Hi guys, I just got back from foraging some hawthorn. Alright, the hawthorn is out now and it's absolutely delicious. Okay, so the other names for hawthorn are thorn apple, maytree, bread and cheese, cottagious, monogea, strong, firm, single seed. The hawthorn was used as hedging to keep people out and animals in. But as you can see, they're a little pom. On the exterior you'll see the red. Go for the darker red ones if you can, they're sweeter. There is a seed inside, single seed. It's the apple and rose family. Conflicting reviews or opinions on whether the seed is edible. You can use the seed if roasted into a coffee and ground, but the seed contains cyanide, as with most seeds like cherries, plums, prunes, and something called mugdalin. So do your own research on that. I won't say anything about that. All I will say is it helped me once. As you can see, the flesh inside is white and creamy, sometimes very dry and bitter, sometimes very sweet. It could be just pounded and then the seeds extracted. The barbs on hawthorn can grow up to about 2 centimeters, maybe 2 inches. Non-toxic. The barb's not toxic, not like blackthorn. Blackthorn can paralyze you in the first week of spring when the saps are rising, as I found out to my detriment when I paralysed my finger into a curl position for 6 weeks when a barb struck me right in the middle of my finger. The benefits of hawthorn: circulatory, fantastic for vascular and vaso problems, heart problems. Always consult your doctor if you want to find out about that, but can reduce blood pressure. Now, the bread and cheese aspect of folklore in regards to hawthorn got me wondering, because in times of starvation and famine they used to eat the young leaves, sprigs, and make bread and cheese sandwich out of it, which I find quite conflicting because the seeds don't mature, the fruits don't come out till autumn. So how could they have picked the young? So they must have been eating older leaves with the berry to create this bread and cheese sandwich illusion. I've got a different theory about that. Researched in Welsh folklore, there's a story of a farmer's wife who was in distress and couldn't get her milk to churn, so she consulted Cady the witch, the hedge witch, and Cady the hedge witch said, take to yourself a hawthorn sprig and place it in the milk and it will churn. So I think that's where the bread and cheese thing comes from, because it's to do with a chemical reaction in these berries, blackthorns, hawthorns, these types of berries, on the milk, causes some sort of enzyme reaction and produces the milk to churn and curdle, and then you can process your cheese, butter, and so on and so forth, dairy products. The bread aspect got me thinking about that. I think was a fermentation process to do with the yeast on the outside and the exterior, on the bloom, to do with sourdough. That's what I think. I'm going to research it some more. I'm going to experiment, because I think a sourdough or a yeast can be made from these. I don't think any story in folklore is based purely on myth. Of course, you've got Joseph of Arimathea's story, where the staff was plunged into the ground in Glastonbury and then it fruited into this amazing blossom tree. And then in the medieval times it was cut down because of terrible traditions, and so the local people saved the holy thorn and they took cuttings and planted it, and you can find it in the church in Glastonbury to this day. Holy thorn. We're having a holy theme this week. So I'm going to do some experimentation on the bread and cheese theory. I don't think it was to do with eating the leaves and the berry like a sandwich. I think it was to do with some kind of processing of milk and sourdough. There you go. Hawthorne. Learn it, know it, eat it.